Hi guys, welcome to your 6th workout of the Love Yourself program. We are almost there. Way to battle through these last 6 days. I'm going to be showing you a couple workouts now. A little bit different than what we've done before. We're going to be mixing it up with both interval sets and also a set with reps. So we're going to start with 20 squat thrusters. We're going to be doing these. Get your dumbbells, get your weights. Even if you have cans of soup, that totally works too. Getting weights, holding them over your shoulders, finding that squat position. Feet come about shoulder width apart. Like I said before, maybe a teensy weensy bit wider, but you do not want to be out here, right? Nice and close together. We're going to drive our heels into the ground, squat, making sure those knees do not come over those toes. Feet stay firmly planted in the ground. As we drive up through our heels, we come up with the weights. And then we press and we come down, just like this. You got 20 reps of these. If the weight's not for you, totally cool. Put them down. Do regular squats. If you're like, you know what, I don't want to use a weight, regular squats are too easy, modify, do some jump squats. You can customize this however you want. Squat thrusters to start if you can. Grab whatever weights you have and you're good to go. So after the squat thrusters, you're going to be doing a 60-second plank. Now this plank is actually what you're going to be doing after every set of workouts. So anytime you do something for 20 reps, you're going to follow it up with a 60-second plank. This is the first one, thrusters and then a plank, and then we'll go into more. Just going over the plank, coming down on the ground, making sure those hands are underneath the shoulders, right? Not like this. This is not cool. This is not the right way. We want those hands to be under the shoulders. We want the butt to be down, the back to be straight. You want to keep your head up, right? So not like this, but you want your head to be neutral with your spine, right? We don't want to be dropping down like this, adding any pressure to our neck. Head stays neutral, spine stays neutral, and we hold for 60 seconds. All right, so the second exercise you're going to be doing with a specific number of reps is lunges. So following that 60-second plank, you're going to do 20 lunges. Now, as we discussed earlier in the program, there's a couple ways that you can handle these 20 lunges. You can do 20 on each leg. You can do 10 on each leg for a total of 20. It's whatever is up to you and your body, whatever makes you comfortable while still giving you a challenge. That's what we want. We want you to push yourself. So I'm going to show you a couple options. The first one is just a regular lunge. So we step forward, we find 90 degrees here, we find 90 degrees in the back leg, and we step back. You can alternate. You can do just one leg at a time if you want. Totally cool. It's up to you. Another modification would be to do jumping lunges. So same thing as the regular, but you're going to add a jump in between. Coming out and switching. Now, if you have knee problems, we're going to recommend that you try some reverse lunges. Takes a little bit of the pressure off the knee by stepping back instead of forward. So once again, finding those 90-degree angles, just doing it in reverse. And finally, as Shoshana showed you earlier in the program, if you want to really challenge yourself, you can do her personal favorite, which are the pendulum lunges. So that's where we come forward and then backward on the same leg. As she mentioned before, this is really going to burn your standing leg out. So if you're really in it for this challenge, let's do 20 on each side. All right, guys, so you just finished your second 60-second plank following your lunges. We are going to wrap this up with one final set of repetitions, star jumps. You're going to be doing 20 star jumps. So the way these star jumps work, you're going to come out, feet a little bit wider than your squat. You're going to squat down in it, and as you come up, you're going to drive up through your heels. You're going to really power up. Hands come to the side, and we jump. Legs come out. It's kind of like a jumping jack on crack. That's what we're going to roll with here. Star jumps equal jumping jacks on crack. Really putting all of your power into this. It is going to be a lot harder than it looks. It's going to burn you out. Try and get through 20 reps if you can. If not, take 10 seconds, collect yourself, and get right back in it. Okay guys, second half of this workout, we are going to switch it up just a hair. We're going to be doing a lot of mat work now. So first exercise, sticking with those 20 reps, we're going to be doing 20 push-ups. Coming down, as we've said all week long, we want to make sure our hands stay under the shoulders, butt stays down, back stays straight. Keep that head neutral with the spine. As Shoshana said earlier, if your legs come out further, it's going to make it easier. If they come in more narrow, it's going to make it harder. We got 20 reps of push-ups, coming down and up. Now, if you would like to modify, please drop to your knees. Same thing, hands stay under the shoulders, and we come down and up. Working that chest to the ground, pushing all the way up. One other thing that we worked on, if you want to just give yourself a little bit more of a challenge in a different area of your body, was tricep push-ups. Bringing those hands in a little bit more narrow, coming back into that plank position, and coming down. 20 reps of push-ups, and then we move on. So, last time we were holding a plank for 60 seconds. This time you're gonna have the option to do either bicycles or Russian twists. Your choice, and we're doing it for 30 seconds at a time. I'm gonna demonstrate both. There's a little bit of a modification as well that go with the Russian twist. So, if you're doing a Russian twist, you kind of want to find this sort of like C form, right? Where we have this sort of bend here, back's relatively straight for the most part, maybe a slight bend. Engaging the core. If you want to do the modified version, you're going to keep your feet on the ground. It'll make it harder the closer in you bring them. It'll make it easier the closer out you put them. So you're going to have your feet like this. You're going to bring your hands or a weight, if you have one, and you're going to come side to side. Twisting, really feeling it in those obliques. Now, what I don't want to see is this, because that's not right. We're not like swinging these weights all over. We are keeping ourselves stable. We are finding that twist solely in our obliques. Coming across, try and tap your hands or the weight that you're using to the ground. Just like that. Now, a little bit harder, bringing those legs off the ground, cross them over just for stability purposes. Same thing. Finding that oblique twist, the faster you go, the little bit more of a burn you're gonna get. And making sure we keep form. 30 seconds of that, or if you would prefer to do 30 seconds of bicycles, we can do that too. Coming down on our back, using our hands to cushion our head, not adding any pressure to that neck, just using our hands as a nice cushion. We lift our shoulder blades off the ground and we bring opposite knee to opposite elbow. Just like that. Once again, as you move faster, you're gonna feel a little bit more of a burn. However, speed is not the key here. We want you to do proper form. We want you to get that burn in. Don't rush through it. Do what gives you the biggest challenge in the best form possible. Okay guys, now that you've finished either your Russian twist or your bicycles for 30 seconds, we are gonna go into 20 reps of crossing our knees, opposite knee, opposite side of your body. So we're gonna get into plank. Once again, butt stays down, back stays straight, head stays neutral with the spine, and hands stay under the shoulders. You're like, please stop saying that, I've heard it a million times. I know, but we have to stress it. You're gonna take your knee, bring it to your opposite elbow, and then bring it back. Getting it as far up as you can. Now, you can either do 10 on each side, or you can do 20 on each side for a total of 40. All right, guys, we are in the final stretch of this workout. You just finished your second rounds of Russian twists or bicycles. We are now gonna go into plank up downs. 20 reps of them, coming into plank position, high plank to start, and then we go to low plank. You can move with your left, up with your left, down with your right, up with your right. The key is that you wanna alternate each time. So down left, up, down right, up right. 20 times through, and then you are done. Congratulations, you guys made it through another workout. You've done such an amazing job. We hope you're keeping your energy up. Keep hydrating, take rest when you need it. Do what makes your body comfortable. We wanna stress that. On the other hand, we also wanna stress giving yourself the biggest challenge that you can. This program is about loving yourself, it's about pushing yourself, it's about reaching new limits. So get there as best you can. And as we said before, we love to see your progress because we love you so much. Tag us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Make a Pinterest board about us. Do whatever you want and let us know how much you're loving this program because we want your feedback and we want to see your success.